Hey YouTube, I have another knife video for you. In this video I'll be talking to you about the Emerson Special Operations Combat Folding Knife, the SOCFK, or as I will be referring to it the rest of the video, the SARK knife. So I've had a couple of requests to do a video on this knife, and really I've already done similar reviews. So to start off, the SOCFK was designed specifically for Extreme Outfitters, which is it's a company, and they basically wanted the handle of a spec war knife with the blade of a CQC7. So let's take a look at the blades real fast, and what we'll see is the SARK knife has a blade that is 1/10 longer than the CQC7. But of course it's a Tonto. It is lacking a swedge. Let's take a look at the 7 real quick. 7 has a swedge and the wave and all the number, the little information, the patent information. And interestingly enough, the same year, SOCFK, SARK knife, it has all your patent information and everything, but it does not have a swedge. And this one's actually pretty unused, whereas this is both of these are loaners. The NSAR as well as the SARK knife are loaners. Friends of mine loaned them to me, but my 7 has been beat up a little bit, whereas this one's pretty much brand new, except for I was cutting some cardboard with it because I wanted to see how it was like. And then the handle is the same as the Spec War, which is the same as the NSAR, the SARK, the PSARK, the CQC11, Spec War, I think I just said that, and the Timberline fixed blade, excuse me. There is one difference between the two handles, and that's right there. So as you can see, is it going to focus, or is it still going to just stay focused on the background? Okay, so we can see here's that little nub on the right on the NSAR. It's kind of rounded, whereas the SARK knife is completely flat, it's a completely flat line, which is radiused. But so now we have the comparisons out of the way. The SARK knife is a great knife in and of itself. Obviously, this is a search and rescue knife because it has the blunt tip and the shroud cutter. And the CQC7 is just a utility knife, fighting knife. And the SARK knife is basically, again, a utility knife, fighting knife. But it has this really comfortable handle that the NSAR has, and the Spec War has, and things like that. And what I really like about it is let's take a look at the handle. It has a very precise location for your fingers to fall. And it goes, if they fall, like this. So your index finger, your middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger. And they lock in right by this butt. It kind of locks it in. And that is kind of the purpose of this jimping here. And then naturally my thumb actually wants to slide up the ramp a little bit more, but it can easily kind of get scrunched in right about here. This is a very comfortable cutting grip. But then in some of the other grips, it's not as comfortable. This is good grip if you're, I don't know, cutting rope or whatever you feel like doing with this grip. I'm not really an advocate of cutting towards you. That's never a good idea, but whoever knows why you need this grip. It's also called the inverted edge grip. The webbing between your index finger and your thumb actually catches in here very nicely, and it's a pretty secure grip for whatever you need this grip for. I mentioned this grip. This is comfortable as well. I guess it's a natural grip. And then I can't speak. Reverse grip is decent. It's not the most comfortable Emerson in reverse grip, but it is adequate. Again, you probably won't use this in long, extended cutting tasks anyway. But yeah, this is a very comfortable grip, and it has the blade of a 7, which is, a great utility knife. So there's not much to say I can think of about the SOCK knife that I haven't said in the 7 review or the NSAR review. It's a really good utility knife, and it fits comfortably in the hand. If suppose you maybe you like a 7 blade shape, but you don't like the handle shape, it's maybe a little too neutral for you, or maybe just unappealing. You maybe may find the SOCK knife more appealing. I find it a bigger handle, easier to grab, and slightly more comfortable. Again, it has the same shape as the 7. This is the B blade, B being for Tonto, and they also have an A model, which is the spear point model. And there's a super size for the B blade, so that'd be like a super SOCFK B, but there's no super A model. And there's been a lot of talk about this on the forums recently, because Emerson Grew, they just released the SOCK knife in stonewashed, and whereas this used to be purchased only through Extreme Outfitters, you can actually get the stonewashed SOCK knife from prestige dealers or right from Emerson themselves. At least you could have as of the first week of July. July 2012, that is. I'm not sure if they're in stock now or what the deal is, but you can always give them a call or talk to the prestige dealers. If you're not familiar with the prestige dealer relationship, basically the Emersons have certain dealers that they prefer to deal with, and the list of those dealers is on the Emerson Knives website. So I guess that's about it for the SOCK knife. It's a cool knife. It's a great EDC option, or a tactical option if you are in the military and law enforcement. It's certainly a great utility knife. Basically, I would say it should share all of the accolades of the CQC7, because it has the exact same blade, more or less, and can perform just as well. And then the handle is super comfortable, and the handle has been used on many Emerson models for a reason, because it's very comfortable. So I think at this point I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what I'll be doing next. The next one will be another Emerson video, which should not be a surprise. And you've seen this before on this channel, but you've seen a pimped version of it. This is the HMMVK. Completely stock, save for the thumb stud, or the thumb disc. But this is one heck of a beefy Emerson. But yeah, that is to come. Jeez. It reminds me of like a Strider GB or something like that. Alright, so yeah, like I said, that's to come. Questions or comments, please leave them. If you like the video, give me a like. I appreciate that. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job. If you have any other suggestions of knives you want me to, Emersons you want me to review, let me know. I can probably get a hold of one. Yeah, that's about it. As always, be dressed to play and geared to slaughter. See ya.